guys, I just want y'all to know that I was down bad, okay? Real bad, Michael Jackson. Which is why I had to make myself a nice little health mocktail, you guys. Or it's even a mocktail. I call it a health drink, a health bev. And that's my children's background. One of the reasons why I was down bad, y'all. I was stressed out. Not even stressed out. I don't even like to give it the term stressed out, but people were bothering me, okay? One, my kids. My daughter JoJo is really going through a phase in her life where she needs to learn how to use her emotions a little bit better, if you know what I'm saying. And because I am living at my parents' house until a later date, it is very interesting, which I never really talked about before, parenting underneath your parent. And I want to say this in a very nice way. I love my parents, and there is no way that I could ever repay them for being super supportive during my time as a single mother. A lot of times when it comes to my parents and me parenting whilst living here until a later date, we do butt heads. Just like everybody's family, grandparents are gonna grandparent. Even when you don't need them to grandparent. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of parenting, it's like helicopter mom. Gigi is helicoptering me. You know what I mean? To see if I'm parenting or just adding extra things. And I'm like, listen here, parakeet. If you don't go to your room, literally, I'm like, Gigi, please go to your room. She calls herself a teenager. It's a new term that the seniors are calling themselves. They are teenagers, honey. And sometimes when I tell my mom I got it, she will take that like as a dagger, like with trying to deal with my precious little Jordan, who is a girl, and she needs gentle parenting, but also some strong parenting, but mostly gentle parenting. And then my mom being a helicopter grandparent, watching me parent, y'all, I was like just too outdone. And then the next day, it was coupled with more stress, not from my kids or, you know, my mom, just more stress that I didn't need to take on. And it was really my fault because I've been telling you guys about, you know, not too deep into it, but just letting you guys know, hey, if I'm not present a lot, I am really trying to get my health intact. I deal with inflammation. I am going through a lot of tests. I probably go to the doctor so much in 1 month, you guys, that it is a little bit draining. And I really haven't shared in detail. Like I said, I think that health should be a healthy conversation. When I put a finger on it, when I get the final notice, I'll definitely let you guys know, because I feel like, you know, it's you can always help somebody. You never know who you are going to impact as a way to say, you know what, this has been going on with me too. But in the meantime, like when I tell you I have to have a stress-free life, you guys, where inflammation materializes in my body and it literally attacks my eyes, okay? It attacks my throat, okay? Like it materializes for me. So I just can't be stressed out. And I hadn't, you know, really talked about it a lot with my family members, and probably even now they'll see this video and be like, dang, I didn't even know, I had no clue. It just alleviates stress, because the last thing a person wants to do is over explain what is going on with them medically, because at the end of the day, it would be a privilege, not just for me, but if anyone chose to share what was going on with them medically in their life. It's a privilege. And then when people, you know, get a little bit of information about your life or whatever, they feel like their input matters. They do a lot of projecting. Well, if it was me, and if it were you, and I knew a person who had these same symptoms and they did this, and, you know, anyway, like I was saying, I was talking to a family member, a relative, who I thought would be a lot more supportive. And they basically said, in a very incompassionate, what's the word? I don't even know, tone deaf form, that I should just get glasses and there's nothing wrong with me, because if there was something really wrong with me, then I would be blind. I wouldn't be able to see. And I'm thinking, this ain't something that I could just rub turmeric on. You feel me? Like, I literally put steroids in my eye every single day and a dilator in my eye every single day. Had just gotten off the phone with my doctor the previous day with not wanting to put these drops in my eye, y'all. Like, I don't want to put these drops in my eye, but I have to put these drops in my eye to keep scarring out of my eye so that I won't lose my vision. And to even have to go that deep and explain that to someone, it's just like, I don't talk about it. I don't talk about my health issues, right? Because then, you know, you have these people who went to school and got medical degrees from the bubblegum machine will try and diagnose you. And it's like, I have a doctor. I have several doctors. I have really great health insurance. And shut up. Sometimes it's not even, I want you to really know. I want you to know why I'm not traveling, why I'm excessively tired, why I can't do stupid conversations, and why I'm not focused on anything that is low vibration. I just can't do it. Like, my mind isn't even there. You know, I'm just not even there. Those 2 days of just things being so low vibrational materialized into inflammation into my body, and the next day, Cinco de Mayo. Okay, I had plans for Cinco de Mayo. Anyway, I'm gonna change the subject because I don't want to make myself like too upset. Say all this to say, the eye medication that I am on is very aggressive. There's a time when I can film and I can't film. There's a time when I can edit and I can't edit. When I can edit and can't edit due to my eyes being dilated. But this day is a very good day for me because the inflammation has gone down. I literally just had to take 1 day of rest. I did nothing. I literally laid in the bed, was out in the garden, you know, drove near the beach and took a day of just rest and not really thinking about much. I didn't even cook dinner, which isn't really like me. So yeah, de-stressing. So I'm having today is a good day. Any day that I just feel a glimmer of just feeling normal. I don't know why. It's because I got this cinematic thing on that it's blurring, and I feel like it's blurring my face, which might not be a bad thing. But yeah, today is a good day, you guys. I've got my energy back. All these years, I mean, I knew I wasn't depressed, but all these years of being just extremely tired and some of the other symptoms that I had, you guys, were chalked off as depression. Maybe because I was going through a divorce and a custody battle, that when I would tell my doctor, who is no longer my doctor anymore, these things, they could not see past it when I asked them to see past it. Like, yeah, I'm good. And they're like, no, you're not good. And trying to put me like on antidepressants and things to help me sleep when I knew internally something else was going on in my body. I can't say that I regret not being an advocate for myself. I regret not switching doctors fast enough and listening to people in my life who would also be like, oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's probably nothing. Again, I'm going to say this. Go to your doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether you're young, old, somewhere in the middle, go to your doctor. Be informed about your life, about your health. And if you don't like your doctor, switch doctors. Every doctor is not the end all be all, okay? Some doctors do misdiagnose, because one doctor told me that I had, sarcoidosis. Then he thought I had MS. None of those things, which thank God, not so, but just being misdiagnosed is just so, I'm not going to say it angers me, but It's a time waster. So it's a time waster, especially when you know your body. You're like, no, I'm telling you, this is not what I feel that where I'm falling into. But anyway, like I said, I am having a much better day, even though I was down real bad, okay? My body was feeling real sad. Today is a much better day. And because, today is a much better day. It's the weekend. I normally, do things with my kids. They've been doing their best in school. It's coming up on the end of the school year. We are big time movie buffs, Marvel, MCU, okay, Marvel Comics Universe. Like, we're so into it. We're going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm really excited about it. What did we go see a couple of weekends ago? Oh, we went and saw the Mario movie. So before we go see the movie, I'm going to, make a healthy little dinner. We're going to go to the store to get some candy so that we can smuggle it into the movie theater. Because, yes, I'm about that life. Child, I really brought this wig back from the dead, honey. Back from the dead. I was about to go put on all my jewelry, but I'm literally about to be holding a 3-pound salmon fillet. So, yeah, I need to find my cooking gloves. Yeah, make sure you wash that out too. I was gonna do something super fancy, you guys, like a glaze for the salmon, but because of the time, I'm just gonna put it in the oven, sprinkle it with a little bit of seasonings, olive oil, chop up some lemons, make some rice, and I just feel like the most overrated vegetables, broccoli. I'm so tired of broccoli and green beans. Yes, I'm tired of broccoli and green beans, Julian. If I eat one more piece of broccoli,
I can just get calves.
Or one more green bean,
You just get calves.
I'm gonna turn into the Incredible Hulk. Cause literally, we're eating nothing but green stuff.
It's not, but it's good for you.
You think it's good for you? Okay, well,
you can always get calves.
I like carrots too, but carrots have a lot of sugar in them naturally.
Which are good, delicious.
Look, y'all, he being such a teenager. He washing the dishes. And on this very day, he is not complaining. Wow. Probably because I'm not saying that I cuss my kids out, but I definitely used a ton of words that, oh my gosh, this thing is like really tracking my face. Hold on. Turn the auto tracking off. I definitely used a ton of words that if they were like on the Housewives or just on regular primetime television, everything would have been bleeped out. It would have been bleepity bleep, bleep, bleepity bleep, 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 bleep. But sometimes you gotta talk in cursive to your children. Some people, they be like, spare the rod. Y'all gonna get a long lecture from me. Might have some words in there that is not in the Bible, and God will be proud that I said them. But yeah, you gonna feel the fear through my words. You're gonna feel my wrath. Just that. Sometimes you gotta make your kids feel like you will drop them off at the fire station and never come back. I know some of you guys say, oh my God, you're traumatizing those kids. Hell, they traumatized me. I can never remember what I cooked my salmon on. Somewhere between 425 and 475. 450. I'm gonna change it to 450. A baking sheet that I'm gonna line with aluminum foil because who's trying to wash dishes? Easiest meal. This is the easiest meal in the book. Some people are super afraid of cooking salmon. I feel like the easiest way to make salmon and not mess it up is baking it. Just set it and forget it. This is a big salmon, by the way. This salmon is 3.5 pounds. I also got some scallops. I'm not really a fan of scallops when I'm out of the when when I'm at the restaurant. But at home, I can get them really crispy on the outside like I like them to be. I don't like them to be like mushy all around because scallops have a, girl, you know the texture, you know the vibes. Just, they have to be pan seared in some good old garlic butter, basil, with some tomatoes, you know, some white wine vinegar. Chef's kiss, great. If not, okay, I don't like it. Let's rinse the salmon. You want to make sure that there's no bones. I'm using a neutral oil, not olive oil. Olive oil, I don't feel like it has a really good, what do you call it? I don't feel like it's really meant to stand up to high temperatures like a cooking oil is. So when it comes to baking, I'm not gonna bake with olive oil. It's gonna be with the cooking oil. Julian! My son is really good at seasoning foods. Don't let his little light skin fool you, baby. Okay? I need you to help me season this because I have to flip it. You know you season with your soul.
I'm doing homework.
You doing homework. Boy, if you don't come. Hi. He's gonna help me season. Oh, he gotta be on phone break. Who you texting? But not, but evenly. Julian. Child. Let Julian season it. He do season real good now, but you gonna walk away with a little bit more high blood pressure.
That's some diabetes wrong with it. She's looking at it.
Come, do the other side. Like I showed you now.
Okay, like this.
Yeah. But get it on the salmon though.
Don't lie.
You did a better job by going crazy. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. Stop.
I was balancing out.
Okay, balancing it out. Okay, come on. Add some pepper. I just want y'all to know y'all's nephew would have dumped that whole bottle of seasoning on this salmon if I would have let him. Hey Bixby, set timer for 25 minutes.
Starting the timer for 25 minutes.
No, Izzy, you can help squeeze it over the salmon, Bubba.
It's so wonderful. We ate this before.
And you guys love it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We loved it. And I mean, mostly I loved it because I eat meat.
And I literally take it out the oven and put it on the table. I normally put it on the wood tray, but I was using the wood tray to prep stuff, so it is what it is. I put it directly on the table, guys. Okay, everybody, you guys come eat. Izzy, you forgot the juice for everybody.
Yes. Up there, so.
All right, somebody. You know what? Julian, Mr. Mouthful of non-prayers. Go ahead and pray.
Thank you, God.
Not the huffle.
What is food?
Yes. The kids are complimenting me on how well I cook the outside of the salmon. It's got a nice little crunch to it,
Crispy.
but the inside is like nice and juicy. Scallops are so good, you guys. I'm gonna make my plate and
There's a cup.
sit down and eat. Numbers.
These are
Izzy, you just like holding my hand, huh?
yeah.
I love you
Look
too,
at
Bubs.
these beautiful nails.
Me and Max went to Walgreens to get candy for the movies. And then I was like, ooh, I'm due for some new little nails. If y'all don't know, I'm so into press-ons. I'm obsessed. And I got these. I think these are so cute. Like, they just remind me of, you know, just Barbie and just so feminine. They're so cute. I probably won't use the sparkly ones, but I'm going to use the pink ones for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Do I have enough time to put them on before we go to the movies?
No.
I think so. I think I do. Don't be a bad influence. Okay. Oh yes, I did my nails.
You broke the rules. You went to the above world.
Alright. We gotta get Izzy and Jordan up. Hey Joe. Hi. Alright. These people are pooped. I think they had a good time. Yeah. You had a good time, Izzy? Yeah? Too tired to put on your pajamas and get in the bed? Oh, gosh.